Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So we're up and running. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Cannavaro does well to get it back. Neymar. Back into the middle.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this.
He's got the shot away! And again!
Attenzione alla sostituzione.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Bullet just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
He'll try to keep this alive. Van Bouten. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a
big chance, must be! Great chance! They want to be quick to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nice physical challenge. Rice. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. He's got away. It's a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. So it is still 0-0. Çalhanoğlu stands tall and stands strong. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chiellini. And he's had it nicked away. Van Bouten. Pressing high and with purpose. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Pull it. He's played him through. Oh, he's bustling through, and the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The breakthrough strike! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Just eases him off the ball. And that is out of play. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, what a pass! Can he finish? It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a chance from the spot.
Bayer.
We'll have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Gol per il Paris Saint-Germain. Ha segnato al 29esimo minuto numero 10.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Paris Saint-Germain, Paris Saint-Germain.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Giorgio Chiellini. He's the very definition of a rock at the back. He's so physically imposing, but also a great reader of the game, and his positioning is usually spot on. The technical side of defending doesn't often get a mention, but just watch this guy's tackles if you want a great display of timing and precision. He does it best.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. It's Eto'o! Oh, what has happened here? Messi's cross, and he's there to clear it. Now it's Messi, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cannavaro. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Messi!
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that could set him on his way. Face to face, he's had a shot! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Hullet. And he was alert to it. Chiellini. And here's Cantona. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Beckenbauer. Lizarazu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead. Ronaldinho. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Hullet. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He rises! It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and a bit hard.
Après 30 minutes de jeu. Le numéro 10.
That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Paris Saint-Germain have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Neymar. And he's searching through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. But it had to be. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, that pass isn't the best. Marquinhos. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Neymar, it's Ronaldinho. Lizarazu gets over and intercepts. And no, that was never going to make it. He's through here. So much time. And he's had a hit! Neymar! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Paris Saint-Germain grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on...
And the shots! And it's in! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And it's Messi. Ronaldinho. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Now it's Neymar. Hits one! And he hits the net! 3! He is flying! A vast presence! And there is no stopping him!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Paris Saint-Germain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier.
And it's half-time here. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Paris Saint-Germain have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts. And it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. That gets things going for the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Neymar, Now it's Hullet. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. And he's intervened well there. Marquinhos. Looking for the run. Now it's Eto'o. It's Eto'o!
Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
That has been cut short. Van Basten. Neymar looks to get on the end of this. Well, that looks a good ball through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Van Basten.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Oh, what a climb! Oh, almost a sixth!
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Cannavaro. Now it's Eto'o. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's shifting through the gears here. He gets big. Brought out the best in the keeper.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Cannavaro. Neymar. And it's Hullet. And it's Yaya Toure. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ooh, perfect. Roberto Carlos! It's a pretty loose pass. Decent hit! Sticks it away! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Lizarazu. Roberto Carlos. Pass is just off target. Yaya Toure. Here's Roberto Carlos. And it's Neymar. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And the finish! It's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Hullet. Neymar. And that is not finding anyone. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Nedved. Chips it through. Cantona. Roberto Carlos. Nedved. Lizarazu. Roberto Carlos for Messi, and it's Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Cantona. Eto'o. Marquinhos. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Roberto Carlos. And he's managed to get free. Livakovic deals with it effortlessly.
Nedved.
He's played him through. Chiellini. He can run onto that. Eto'o. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And it's Hullet. Done delicately.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shot at goal!
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
And we have our very first
Fabio
corner.
Cannavaro. Le numéro 42, Yaya Touré. Le numéro 9,
Mbappé attempts a
le
clearance.
numéro 10, Messi. À leur place, le numéro 18, le numéro 1.
And that's it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Neymar, very much the hero in this game. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Oh, what a mistake! He's got away. Chooses to go. Chance! And the ball's come loose here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Guardiola. Deco. Couldn't squeeze it through. Izarazu. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Really fierce, close defending. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nedved. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And we have our very first corner. Diving header! Pau Kubasi gets it clear. Chiellini. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Deco looking for the runner. That's been cut out, well played.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Deco. He can run onto that. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he thumps it clear. Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Nedved. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, there's the clearance. Neymar. Chance for the header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Up he goes! And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, played right into his path. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Neymar. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Guardiola calmly anticipates. Guardiola. Can he get away here? Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Ronaldinho. Christian. Great chance! Goal! Brazil!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
But pour l'équipe du Brésil. Après 27 minutes de jeu par le numéro 14.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that is expertly dealt with. 15 minutes till half-time. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! That's a sharp pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's Guardiola. Played out to the left flank. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. So, what can they make of this? Messi. Nedved. Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Now it's Neymar. Hullet. De Jong.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Deco. Taken back almost at once. And he can clear it away. And it's Deco. He won't be happy with that one. There's the shot! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it doesn't...
And there is the half-time whistle. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Good read, needed to be. That is good alertness. Hullet. De Jong. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot could be on. Has a goal! That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Messi. He can run onto that. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nuno Mendes. Ronaldinho. Looking for options for movement. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Hullet. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Guardiola. And it's Ronaldinho. genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Ronaldinho, and he's managed to get free. Deco. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Nedved. He's found a way through. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Pullet is herring after that one. Van Bouten cuts it out. Roberto Carlos. Great ball if he can get there. Neymar!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Decent enough try. Van Bouten gets it away. Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort, and it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Ronaldinho. À sa place, le numéro 20.
And how good was that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms.
But pour l'équipe du Paris
The
Saint-Germain.
true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Brazil merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot of...
Shot a goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Great hit! Oh, taken with style! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
minutes de jeu par...
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 2, Fabio Cannavaro.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got caught napping.
Paris Saint-Germain will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Neymar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Balten gets across to intercept that.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
It's Neymar! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here?
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Hullet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Interception, his positioning was spot on. 5 minutes to add. Roberto Carlos. And there's green grass ahead of him. And it's Hullet. Can he finish? Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Le numéro 23. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Le numéro 5.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Ronaldinho! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
River Plate are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Neymar. And he's running through. That has been cut short.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Messi. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Messi having a look.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking tidy in possession here. Pull it. Oh, what a ball! It's Ronaldinho! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That's a little off target. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Kane. Now that looks a decent ball. Ronaldinho tries a shot! This time surely! It's in! And this is getting better and better. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldinho. And that's gone loose. And here's Messi.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold just eases him off the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Neymar. And he's picked out the run. Oh, here's a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Portugal with the corner. They're first. Oh, great header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
And the header! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Portugal really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Pull it. And here's Yaya Toure. 30 minutes gone. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's burst. Cristiano Ronaldo! Van Bouten with the clearance. McGinn. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Ronaldinho. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, that's well seen too. Portugal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Back into the middle. Now he's off and running. Well, played right into his path. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Ronaldinho, given the lift of his goal. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's looking to set free a run.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Kane to McGinn. McGinn. Toure does well to get it back. Foden. And back to the goalkeeper. And it's half-time here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Portugal ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we're off again. Foden. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Hunnit. Roberto Carlos. That is a brilliant interception. And that was very necessary. Oh, it's come loose. Great chance! Messi. Chance here to counter. Alexander-Arnold. He gets big! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Cafu. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that was vital. They've got a corner here. Corner number 3 coming up. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Foden might just make this. McGinn. Well, that is one way to stop him. Foden was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neither of these two want to... And the shot! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
case now of complete control.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Foden. Oh, he refuses to take the bait.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises
Can
hope.
he latch on to this? Cleared away.
Este jogo teve uma assistência de 72.300.
Nicked it back promptly. That's a nicely measured pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pull it. Yaya Toure. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. No, he's just misjudged that one. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That is good alertness. Van Bouten. Neymar. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, well played. That's going to go a long way. Now Van Bouten. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. It is no contest. It is a landslide. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defence.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy. Has a shot!
Substituição para Portugal. Número 14, Ronaldinho. Número 18, vão dar os seus lugares.
It's Nedved.
Número 7.
Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. And he's managed to get rid. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
River Plate are stuck in central state.
Could be danger here. Face to face with the keeper. There's the shot! They've done it! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Marcou para o River Plate. Aos 78 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 17, Cristiano Ronaldo.
River Plate have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's one-on-one! It's Cristiano Ronaldo! No, he's missed it.
Cristiano Ronaldo just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a sharp pass. You can run onto that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Neymar. Cannavaro.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Now the finish! Keeper's not concerned by that. Stood up well to him there. Wriggles his way through. Messi. He's had it taken off him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Might be danger. Neymar! Goal!
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Big chance, must be! Shapes to shoot! He has done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Neymar taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Portugal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, you rarely see atmosphere like this. The River folks certainly have lived up to their reputation in their noisy, boisterous, colourful, near mesmeric display. So we're up and running. Zanetti. Toure kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Messi. Now it's Eto'o. Hullet. Ronaldinho. In towards the... Terrific header! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
River Plate are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gets his pass away. Good read, needed to be. And that interception was most necessary. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Maradona is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Mateus. Messi. Good purposeful running this. He's found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. And he cuts out the supply. Batistuta. Now that's well seen too. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Eto'o. First quarter of an hour gone. Hullet. Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. Lizarazu wins the duel this time. And here's Messi. Costa Curta. Zanetti. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Batistuta. Oh, just Batistuta! Now, can they get it back? Caught offside that time. Beckenbauer. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Griezmann. He's got away. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Lizarazu. Costa Curta cuts it out. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pullet could move up a gear here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Eto'o. And here's Pullet. And here's Messi. A real chance if he can get through. Yaya Toure. Looking for the run. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Belletti. Maradona. Pullet. Ronaldinho has created one goal already.
Portugal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
That is a brilliant interception. And the pass is intercepted. Batistuta, he's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping!
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
River Plate with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Maradona with the short one. Now it's Messi. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. River Plate with this to equalise. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Batistuta. Well read, nice interception. And it's Hullet. Messi, and the finish! It's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Convertido en el minuto 45. Número 11. Messi.
Portugal take the lead. It's run loose here. Costa Curta. Maradona. And it's Belletti. Now it's Messi. Batistuta. Griezmann. Oh, well played, well played. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd. And a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Portugal have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. And we're off again. Nedved. Maradona with the foul. Chiellini. Griezmann. Now it's Batistuta. Griezmann. Lizarazu gets across to intercept that. Griezmann. Mateus. Now it's Griezmann. No, he's not getting his way this time. Spread neatly. Mateus does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Messi is flagged offside. Eto'o is onto it in a flash. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh no, this does not look good. He's had a shot! He has done it! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
An act of charity gratefully received. This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido.
Now it's Messi. Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Batistuta has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Messi. Nedved. Nedved! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path. They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is a great pick out.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 11.
River Plate have
Número
their
5.
second corner now.
Número 3. Número 23.
And it's been taken short.
Número 10.
There's the
Messi.
header.
Entra en
Decent attempt,
número
but
13.
not quite good enough.
Número 8. Número 22. Número 21. Número 19. Se
Now it's
está
Gullit.
realizando un cambio.
And it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. Played back. Zico. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Owen. Lizarazu. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That looks a cracking... Decent hit! Goal! River Plate! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
River Plate go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? Eto'o. Gullit receives it in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Hits one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Se va a realizar un cambio.
So, third corner of the game. Zico plays it short. Zico. Guti. Neymar. And now a sudden chance to counter. Guti is there and he can pick it up. Portugal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. In by Messi. Big header! And that could come back to haunt them.
Neymar nearly produced the perfect retort. That can only be a means to have another go.
Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
River Plate clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Portugal have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Cambio.
That could well leave a mark.
Goes down, but nothing given.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to
Se
goal.
agregarán 5 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
And in! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
River Plate get their fourth corner. Cruyff is there to clear. Driving forward. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Neymar. Can he get onto this? And the ball's a good one here. Figo! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Portugal pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Portugal just didn't have enough time, Peter, to correct their many problems in this match. Now for some training ground graft.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description really. This is just another ordinary day though in the life of the Boca Nation. The action has already started.
Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients to serve up something delicious, and we can feast our eyes on a truly...
He's got the shot away! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Bullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Boca Juniors finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Roberto Carlos, and it's Hullet, and he welcomes it in. Batistuta, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a little off target. And he's away. It's Nedved! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Boca Juniors with the corner, they're first. Nedved gets it away. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Hullet. Batistuta has a go! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Back into the middle. And this is an Insigne! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Chiellini calmly anticipates. Right, Batistuta. Batistuta. Oh, great ball. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Cucurella. Well read, and the danger is averted. Nedved. Roberto Carlos. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nedved. Batistuta. That is a brilliant interception. Upamecano gets rid without sophistication. It's a throw-in. Adams. Chiellini. And it's Nedved. And it's Ronaldinho.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yaya Toure. No, that's been intercepted. Nedved. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Hullet. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Gullit. Can he finish? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That has been cut short. Dixon. Nedved. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Insigne. Now it's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Toure kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cucurella. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looks to clip it forward.
Portugal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Oh, Red, nice interception. That is a great pick out. Now it's Nedved. He's found a way through. Nedved. Gullit. Now it's Neymar. Gullit. Gets a good foot in there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Cannavaro. And he's had it nicked away. Nakata.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Gets his head to it! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through, but look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Portugal, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And the action is back on the way. Nedved has created 1 goal already. Neymar. Nedved. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And they win it back again. Picked out brilliantly. He's free, he has got space. Header! Done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Van Bouten makes the interception. Nedved. Now it's Gullit. Gullit. Goes for the header! He's got a goal! And there's is your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Batistuta! Oh, impressive strike.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Roberto Carlos. Cucurella. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Insigne going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lorenzo Insigne. Oh, what has happened here? It's Ronaldinho.
Portugal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Neymar is flagged offside. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Nakata. And Batistuta! Ronaldinho. Neymar. Portugal are looking to break at pace. Cucurella.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Batistuta. Bullet with 2 goals already to his name. That has not gone well. Now it's Batistuta. Chiellini. And it's Nedved. In with the challenge. Batistuta. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, this looks sharp. Roberto Carlos. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Hullet. But a chance for the header! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Thinks one through. Livakovic can claim that. Played back in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Always onto this. Real chance here. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Portugal have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort.
Se está realizando un cambio.
And that's a poor pen.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Nakata. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Back into the middle. Nedved.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's having a go. Now he's off and running.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
Time added on 4 minutes. Nedved.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Nedved. Great ball, and he's in here. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Portugal presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. Super save by Livakovic. That is quite remarkable.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And it's hoisted clear. Insigne. Now it's Nakata. He's got away. And he's in on Nedved! Keeper always had the measure of that. Corner number 2 then. And that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Señoras y señores, les informo.